Good morning. I'm back again. This is Malcolm Taylor here with you, and I'm ready to get it in, y'all. There's no excuses, y'all. We are in an excuseless time. We're in an excuseless mode, and we're going into what we call in the gym beast mode. You know what? I thought about it. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down, and I guess I'm speaking to the one who might be a little bit down. And I thought about somebody in the scripture, Peter. Peter, he was kind of out there on the boat with the other disciples, and they actually saw Jesus walking by. And Peter said, Lord, can I come out there with you? And I'm going to make this story a little bit shorter because I only got a couple seconds. So Peter got out there on the water, y'all, and he began to sink. And you know what he said? He didn't get into a dissertation. He didn't get into a thesis statement. He said three simple words, and that's, Lord, save me. So that's what I'm telling you guys this morning. You don't have to say a lot of things when you're down and out, because this is the excuseless time. You need to get it in, get that breath in, get your endorphins up so that we can work this thing out. And you know what? Three simple words. Lord, save me. Lord, bring me out of this dysfunction that I may have, my eating disorder, my lack of wanting to exercise and get it in, my lack of wanting to open up the word and do what you're telling me to do. This is excuseless time, y'all. It doesn't take a whole lot. I know sometimes you may feel like it does. I know sometimes you may want to just push the button that says, I give up, right? But that's too much. You've got too much in front of you. You've got too much potential. And this is the excuseless time. So with Peter, like what Peter said, Lord, save me. So with you guys, it's ... Lord, save ... You put it in there. And as you work out this morning or this afternoon or this evening, wherever you decide to put it in, you think about those things and you ask God to do what he does best. And that is save us at the point of our need. So guys, I want to let you know, you got it. No excuses. You got it.
What's good, family? This is Pastor Deblier Snell, welcoming you to week number 2 of the Excuseless Fitness Campaign. Each and every week, we have some fitness goals that we hope to achieve as a community. Here are your goals for this week. I want you to add them to the goals that we already began last week. Number 1, we want to encourage you to continue doing the Excuseless workout each morning at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. This week is going to be a water-only week. No juice, no soda, and no coffee. We're only drinking water. In addition, we're going to close the kitchen at 6:30 p.m. No eating after 6:30 p.m. And our final goal is this, is to make sure that after each meal, you take a 5 to 10 minute walk. So as soon as you finish, just take a quick walk around the block or around the office. This is your mission for the week. I believe that with the help of God, we can all accomplish our goals. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to continue the journey to becoming excuseless.
Hey, all my Excuseless friends out there. I'm Coach Dre, and we're going to get you up and moving today with another 15 to 20 minute workout. Today, we're going to do a strength circuit. The only equipment you need for today is a kettlebell and a mat. Don't have a kettlebell? That's fine. You can go body weight or with a soft surface for your mat. Also, you will need a bottle of water and a towel for your sweat, and a willing spirit as well. Dorian and myself will be doing the full exercises. If you need a modified version, our girl over here, Serenity, will get you out with that. Although our exercises are basic and safe, make sure you have your doctor's permission before you begin any workout program. Remember, if you are feeling lightheaded or dizzy or experiencing any unusual pain, take a break and come back to the video when you're feeling better. All right, our verse of the day is Proverbs 24:5. A wise man is full of strength, and a man of knowledge enhances his might. Y'all ready? Let's get into this work. All right, so first thing we're gonna start with is a warm-up, of course. We're gonna start with our leg swings. We'll go leg swings for 3 sets of 20 seconds. So we'll start to the side. Now what we're gonna do is go here. Getting those hips open up, 20 seconds. Then we'll do the same thing. We'll switch to the other leg, same thing, 20 seconds here. Really opening those hips up real good. All right. So once we knock out that, we're gonna come back, we'll go with our marching in place. And what I like to do on my marching in place is I go with my hands on my hips. We're just gonna march. Go for about 25 seconds here. All right, once we got it warmed and moving, what we'll do, we're gonna go right into some squats. So we'll go squats, just regular body weight squats. We'll get about shoulder width apart, and we'll go here with a good squat. Same thing for 20 seconds. All right, so once we knock those out, now we're gonna go into our kettlebell squat. So if you don't have a kettlebell, we can go straight into our body weight. So we're gonna grab our kettlebell, and what we'll do the same thing, go shoulder width apart. And we just get us a good squat, keeping our chest big and those heels on the ground. And as you can see, my girl Serenity has no weight, but she's still getting her good squats in. So we'll knock out 3 sets of 10 here. So once we knock out that 10, we'll set our weight down and take us a break. All right, man, y'all feeling good? We'll take like 25 seconds, we'll get right back into it. Good little break. All right, y'all ready for set 2? Let's do it. Same thing. Get a good 10, good 10. Good depth. Keeping those heels flat. Good. Looking good, fam, looking good. Perfect. Same thing, we'll take us a break. How we doing out there, y'all? We doing good? Feeling good out there? Good. All right, we got one more set, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Last set of 10. Good squats, y'all. Good squats. Perfect. All right, Fifth Fam. So next thing we got next is hip thrusters. So we're gonna go on the ground here on these. So move my water bottle over, and I'm gonna go at an angle so y'all can see. So go flat on our backs. We're gonna bring our heels as close to our bottom as we can, and all we're gonna do is go to the hip thrust, squeeze our glutes, hips high, we'll come right back down. Like a 2-second pause at the top, right back down. We're gonna go for 3 sets of 10. Good thrusters, y'all. Good thrusters. All right, once we knock out 10, we'll take a break. How y'all feeling? We feeling good? Feeling good? All right, y'all. It's gonna take like 20 seconds. 20 seconds. I'm sweating, y'all. This some good work, y'all. This some good work. All right, we're right back into it. Let's get another 10. Hips high, hips to the sky. Good, y'all got it. Let's push. Perfect. Let's race. All right, gang, we got one more set, y'all. Last one, we got one more. Good break. How we feeling? We doing good? Let's work. Let's work. All right, last set, y'all. Last set. Let's knock them out. Let's knock them out. Good 10. Good 10. Hips high. Good. Good squeeze. Good squeeze. Squeezing our glutes. Good. Alrighty. That'll be our 10. So we're gonna take a quick break, y'all. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. So next on our list, we got push-ups, y'all. We got push-ups. All right. It'll take like 20 more seconds, y'all. Let's get our heart rate down just a little bit. All right, so on our push-ups, Serenity is gonna be doing our modified version of push-ups, which will be on her knees. So if you can't do those regular push-ups, let's get on those modified ones, all right? All right, and we're getting right into it. Let's go. We're gonna go push-ups. So we're gonna do 2 sets of 8 this time. Perfect. Good, gang. Good, Fit Fam. Good, good, good. We're looking good, y'all. Looking good. Maybe one more set of those. One more set. One more set. I'll say like 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds. All right. Last set. Last set here. Last set. Last set. Perfect. Good. Good. We're gonna get us a break. All right, gang. So to finish up, we're gonna go with planks. So we're gonna go for 2 sets for 20 seconds. 2 sets for 20 seconds. So once again, Serenity will be doing her planks on her knees. So check her out right there. We're gonna go 20 seconds. Making sure you're keeping your core tight, keeping those shoulders locked back. 20 seconds. So I'm gonna show y'all the full version. So we'll go here, full plank, core locked in. We'll hold for 20. All right. Take us a break. Good work, Fit Fam. Good work. We working, y'all. We working. Looking good. Celebrate. All right. Last one. Let's get one more plank, guys. One more. Good. Perfect. Good hold, y'all. Good work, gang. Good work. All right, so now we're gonna go hop into our cool down. So we're gonna start with our standing chest stretch. So all we're gonna do is go hands out, go right behind our back. And what I want you to think about is pushing your chest out. So push your shoulders back and chest out. We're gonna stretch out those shoulders. We're gonna hold for 20 seconds. Good work, y'all. Good work, fam. All right, we'll hold for 20. All right, then we'll relax. We're gonna do that one more time. We're gonna shake those arms out just a little bit. Shake them out. All right. And same thing, going right back to it. Good stretch. Good. Control breathing. Good, guys. All right. Relax. Last one we got, we're gonna go overhead arm stretch. So we'll go right above our head. We're gonna go, it's a good stretch. And I like to kind of get up on my toes just to really overemphasize that stretch. Good. Same thing, we're gonna hold for 20. Perfect, and relax. Good, good. Getting them back loose, getting them back loose. We're gonna do that one more time, guys. One more time, we'll be good to go. All right. All right, let's do it. Last one. Good stretch, y'all. Good reach. $20 seconds. All right, and perfect. All right, gang. Excellent work today. You all did an amazing job. And if you didn't get through the full workout, it's all good. You can always come back tomorrow. The most important thing is that you put in the effort for today. And that's good. So stay tuned to get your excuseless recipe that will encourage a healthy balance in your diet. In the meantime, continue your journey on becoming excuseless. Y'all take it easy.
Hello, I'm Pastor Deblier Snell, Speaker Director for the Breath of Life Television Ministry. This ministry was established to take the gospel of Jesus Christ throughout North America and across the globe. My goal is to make Jesus Christ known through the preaching of the word. I need you to know that we need your financial partnership in order to make sure that the gospel can go into every hill, into every rural county, and into every inner city. And we can only take the gospel as far as the gifts that you lend to us. We thank you for your financial partnership in the past, and I'm asking that you would continue to be a financial partner with this ministry going forward. Here are some ways you can give. You can give online at our website at www.breathoflife.tv. You can send your gift by mail to Breath of Life, P.O. Box 5960, Huntsville, Alabama 35814. You can call the office at 256-929-6460, or you can text the phrase "Give to BOLTV" to 188-364-GIVE, or the easiest thing is through Cash App at $Breath of Life TV. I want you to know that every dime that you give goes right back into the ministry so that we can enlarge our reach and make sure that the entire world knows that Jesus saves and that Jesus Christ is coming again. God bless you, and we thank you for your generosity to the Breath of Life ministry.
Ooh, what an amazing workout. Listen, I hope you are feeling rejuvenated and either ready to end your day or start your day. No matter where you are, we are so excited that you have been on that journey. So thank you, Coach. And listen, welcome back to the Excuseless Kitchen here at BOL. I am so excited to have back our resident home chef come on in here. Home chef, Chef Serene, our home cooker here. We are excited today because it looks like you are going to do something with tofu.
Yes.
So what are we making with tofu today?
So today we're going to make scrambled tofu.
Ooh.
And I'm excited to share a simple way to make it so that everybody will enjoy it.
I love that.
Excellent source of protein, and I'll talk about that, but I guess we could just go ahead and dive right in.
Yeah, let's go ahead right in. I know people sometimes are afraid of tofu because of how it comes in the package. So what are like some of the things that they have to do before we get to this point?
So first thing is you want to make sure you drain all of the water out. And a little tip or trick to do that is you can kind of press it between paper towel to really get all of the water out, because you don't want to have it a wet consistency. You want it to be as dry as possible, and you want to have the firm or extra firm tofu.
Gotcha.
Those are the best, the types that serve for a scrambled tofu.
Okay.
So yeah, making sure it's drained, and we can get right in. But first, it's all in the seasoning.
Oh, yes, we love seasoning here,
all in the seasoning. So first thing, we're going to call the trifecta. We're going to start with the onions.
Yes.
And I have a little oil in the pan. You don't necessarily have to use oil, but oil does help a little bit. So we're going to start with a little bit of oil and onions. So chopped onions, and let me just mention this. Again, everybody's busy, trying to share a little life hack. You can purchase pre-cut onions at a local grocery store, not very expensive. Of course, it's cheaper to buy the onion and cut it yourself as well, which is fine. I'm going to need a spatula.
Yes.
Just
This
to
is where I come in to help. Yes.
Yes, a little sauteing. You can hear the sizzle.
I love the hair.
think
We love the
smell,
sizzle here,
with
yes.
all of AI going on, maybe one day the smells will come through the camera. At some
Maybe.
point, you
That would
never
be
know.
great, right?
You never know. But so the onions, I'm going to turn up just a little bit to start sauteing. I'm going to give a little bit more. And again, based on your palate, you might use a little less, a little more. Because of onions being fantastic, obviously it's wonderful flavor, but onions are antifungal, antiviral, antimicrobial. Onions have wonderful healing properties, so much as well, similar to garlic as well. So onions are great seasoning or flavor to add, to start with for scrambled tofu. So I'm going to turn this up a little bit. As this is sauteing, I'm going to add.
That already smells good. You and I were laughing before we started
Yes.
rolling because I said my mother used to say if you wanted to fake like you could cook really well, onions, green pepper, green onions, a
Yes.
little bit of garlic, that's the way to get people
That's the way
to
to-
think you can do it.
Yes, that's right. And these are green onions.
That is-
This
oh, okay,
these
there
are
you
green
go.
onions, so we're adding the either red or white onions. I'm a fan of the red onion, but you can do either, but because I love color, so wanting to make sure you add a little bit of green onion as well. Again, green onion is not necessarily required, but you do want to have one onion to kind of start with the flavor, to give some of the flavor. And then I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. Now, you can add fresh garlic if you want. You can, for time, again, thinking of hacks and the working individual,
Yes.
that you can actually get garlic at the store in a jar, and it's sometimes in olive oil or in water. You can get pre-cut up garlic, in essence. So let's put some garlic here.
And that's what we love when you come to the BOL kitchen. You're teaching us the hacks for the people who still love to eat but want to make sure that we can kind of get through that. Pre-cut onions, pre-cut green onions, which a lot of people don't even know that you can get that in the vegetable food section.
Absolutely, and
at
it's
your
not
local
very
grocery
expensive.
store.
A dollar or two to
Yeah.
get the pre-cut in a plastic. But again, you can cut them from fresh as well. That's definitely an option. And believe it or not, there's also frozen options as well.
Yes.
Frozen, pre-cut peppers, onions, and garlic that's pre-cut.
Wow.
I mean frozen, I should say. Okay. I know sometimes people, worry about the nutrition value, but it's actually okay. The idea is you want to get more fresh fruits and vegetables, veggies in your diet as much as possible, and freezing or having them pre-cut is just a wonderful way to cut the time so it's a little more convenient while you're also getting the nutrients.
That smells incredible already.
So here we go. I'm just going to let it saute a little bit more because I like to see the onion start to become translucent.
Ooh.
Fancy word for you could see through it. Translucent, you can see right through it. That's how you know it's starting to what we call caramelize. Caramelization actually enhances the flavor and creates that nice aroma. All right, it's looking like it's coming together here.
I love that. What do we have next?
Next, we're going to add a couple of tomatoes. So I already pre-cut some of the tomatoes. I'm going to add the tomatoes. Now, some people add tomatoes at this point, or you can add tomatoes after you added the tofu.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of a preference.
Yeah.
I like to add them at this point because tomatoes are wet, and I want the tofu to be a little on the drier side, not dry. So
Makes
I try
sense.
to get some of the liquid from the tofu, from the tomatoes, to evaporate a little bit.
Gotcha,
So that's why I
gotcha.
put it in. But those who like their tofu consistency to be a little more runny or wet, so to speak, they add the tomatoes after they've added the tofu. So
Makes
it's up to
sense.
you. Okay. All righty. It's coming together nice. I'm gonna add a little more onion just because I can.
Because you can.
Because you can, literally, you can.
Right. This is for your taste.
This is for
right?
your
so
taste.
you can add whatever you want.
And we like onions in our home, so onions are a cool thing.
And this smells absolutely incredible. Like I love the way all of the flavors are coming together. And we already knew we were in for a treat here in the kitchen because we could smell it even before you started cooking because all of the things that were pre-cut and everything. So
Yes.
that is absolutely fantastic.
All right, so we're going to move on to now adding the superstar centerpiece.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm going to add one more. Cilantro. My
Cilantro.
favorites.
Yes.
I would put cilantro on ice cream if I could. I love cilantro. Cilantro is a wonderful aromatic herb, and I like to add it fresh. You can, if you have it powdered, that's fine too. But I like to add a little cilantro, and there we go. And sometimes I add cilantro at the end, but I wanted to add it at this point here.
Also a great aroma that we have going on here.
Yes,
And you were
yes.
talking about adding the superstar. What is our superstar
Yeah, so
today?
the tofu.
Yes.
Tofu is from the humble soybean. Soybeans are fantastic beans. They are a complete protein. So all amino acids, and I'm getting a little technical here, are in soybeans. And so you actually get a complete protein. Now, I want you to see what I'm doing. People have different strategies. Some take a fork and are very sophisticated.
Yes.
I'm trying to get dinner on the table. Or breakfast on the table.
Or breakfast on the table.
Or lunch
Yes.
on the table. So the idea is you can use a fork and be very sophisticated as a chef. You certainly can. I, however, I'm just going to use my hand and crumble it, because you want, the more family and kids get involved in the cooking experience,
Yes.
the more they're likely to eat the food. So I say this, and this is kind of evidence-based.
Yeah.
There's research that shows when kids participate in the cooking, they are actually more likely to eat the food or the vegetable.
Let them in the kitchen, you
So-
all. They might eat those vegetables
That's
if you
right,
let them,
that's
if you
right.
let them cook it.
And even let them pick the seasonings.
Oh.
Because now they have buy-in.
Yeah.
Skin
and
in
now
the
they
game.
have to taste it.
They have to taste it,
And if
exactly.
you don't like it, you made it.
That's right. Exactly.
That-
So you can
you-
see
you
I'm
made
kind of
it, so that-
crumbling,
exactly.
I'm still crumbling, and I'll do more crumbling with the spatula. But, and it's kind of relaxing too. It's kind of just this kind of crumbling. Okay, as we
And
go
I love
here.
that. I love that you're adding all that to kind of like, and it kind of has that, you talk about tofu scramble, which a lot of times will mirror egg. It has that scrambled egg looking consistency even before it's actually being like fully sauteed and cooked.
That's
So what
right.
else are you, as you're scrambling that?
Now, as you mentioned, the comparison analogous to egg, one egg gives you 6 grams of protein.
Yes.
One serving of tofu gives you 10 grams of protein.
Oh, wow.
So, and a complete protein. So we
Yeah.
are getting a complete protein.
I love it.
All right. In addition to fiber and calcium as well.
Yes. So
which
this
fantastic.
is amazing, and it's already smelling good. You talked about seasoning being necessary earlier. So what are we getting into with the seasoning?
Oh, seasoning's coming. I'm just going to add one more item. I'm going to add some
Look, this is
peppers.
just
some
all of the
peppers.
goodness.
Now, again, optional. You don't have to, but peppers, because we not only eat with our taste buds, we eat with our smell,
Yeah.
but we also eat with our eyes.
Yes. So it has to
Sorry,
be colorful.
It has to be colorful. So
And so here in the BOL kitchen, we have a running joke where if it's colorful, it's healthy.
that's right. And typically, yes.
That's true, though, yes,
It is.
yes.
And I could have added this during the saute. I could have done that as well. Truthfully, I forgot. That's okay.
Which is cool.
That's okay.
Like, that's why I love
It's
this kitchen.
okay.
It's like, people
It's
like, we're
okay.
doing this in real time, and I love that so much.
It's okay. No, I'm wondering, is this getting hot here? Let me turn it to the max now. Is that saying max?
Yes.
Because I'm not wearing my glasses. Is it
Yes,
saying
we
max?
are all the way in the max
Okay,
here.
now
There
we
you
wanna
go.
get to
There
the
you
max.
go.
Okay, there we go. So as we continue to now, I won't say saute the tofu, but we're just kind of mixing it. And what I'm doing at the same time is not just mixing it. I'm actually also chopping it to get it even smaller.
Yes.
To kind of have that consistency of the scrambled type
Yes,
of look
yes,
and
yes.
effect. So it's this mixing, but also the kind of chopping it in essence. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is start adding the seasoning.
Yes.
The first thing I'm going to add is liquid Bragg's amino.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're different types. I'm just going to kind of drizzle it on. It gives us a little bit of flavor. It also has some amino acids as well, which are amino acids are building blocks for protein.
That was
amino
one of the
acids
things.
are the building blocks for protein. And protein is more than just muscle. Proteins build the basis for our immune system. Protein is essential for our neurotransmitters and so many other functions in our body. So. I'm sorry, that was just the Dr. Shireen hat on for a second.
The Dr. Shireen kicked in there.
Just went
Listen,
on
we're
there for
okay
me.
with that,
Yeah,
yeah.
just adding a little bit of the benefits. Then, what I call the other superstars, superheroes, will give us the color and the nutrients. So I'm adding nutritional yeast, but this is also spiked with garlic and other seasonings. So it's not
Yes.
just nutritional yeast by itself, but it's spiked with other great seasonings. And it also gives the color
Yeah.
as well. And it also is a source of B12. B12 is a very important vitamin that's essential for the nervous system. brain
And
function.
in you doing this, it's almost like you're creating a whole meal in a pan here.
Absolutely,
Awesome.
absolutely. Because scrambled tofu is not just for breakfast. You can make this for a sandwich for lunch.
Yes.
It can be the entree for dinner with rice or pasta or noodle. So this is something that's very versatile. You can put it in a burrito. It's very, very versatile. The same way you kind of use egg is the
Yeah.
same way you can incorporate this.
And you were mentioning
But-
in rice before, and all of the
Absolutely.
different
You can use
things.
this in lasagna.
Oh.
Lasagna as well. So this is a base for many things. So when I chose the dishes, I was trying to find dishes that were versatile in multiple
Yes.
functions. So this could serve as breakfast, obviously, wrap it in a burrito, you just have it by itself, or you can actually have it for lunch and sandwiches, you can use it in lasagna, you can have it in spaghetti, pasta, it's very versatile. I'm gonna add some more nutritional yeast now, because the idea is to get it to the color and the flavor. So I want it to get to kind of a yellow consistency.
And as you're doing that, I want to remind
And also
everybody
gives
at
a
home.
cheesy kind of
and that cheesy flavor.
gives
Yes,
that cheesy
yes, which
kind
is
of
why I love
flavor.
nutritional yeast.
Yes, gives a
Listen,
little cheesy
as we are
flavor.
continuing this recipe, or actually finishing up in the next few minutes, we want to encourage you to scan that QR code at the
Yes.
bottom of your screen.
Yes.
That will be able to give you all of the different things you can do with this recipe. Because like one of the things we like about this section of us cooking here in the kitchen, in the BOL kitchen, is like
little
we're
bit
cooking
more.
like we're at home, right? We're cooking and having all the different flavors. So you can basically do this recipe according to the things that you like, but we always want to make sure that you start with the building blocks, and the great way to get those building blocks is to scan that QR code down at the bottom. What are you adding now?
I'm
see
adding my secret weapon, curry.
Curry. Oh,
Yes.
you said the
And a
magic
lot of
word
people
around
ask me
here.
whenever I make tofu, they're like, your scrambled tofu tastes so what do you add in it? Now you know. But it's so curry also has turmeric.
Yes.
Anti-inflammatory, again, getting a little techie here, but turmeric is kind of the hot nutrient of the day. And so
Absolutely.
turmeric is a base. Curcumin is also a base of curry. Also, I have some other, my curry is based curry, but I also add a couple of other things to
yeah.
it but that's kind of the secret ingredient.
People
But-
should have their own secret curries
Yes,
and secret recipes
yes,
there, right? Yeah, you
yes,
should be able to add
yes.
that.
But
This
curry,
smells
even if
so
you, use, if you use
amazing.
basic curry, that's fine also. But if you notice, I didn't necessarily measure. I'm kind of doing it to color.
Yes.
You know, kind of because the color will indicate the readiness.
Yes.
In essence.
Yes. As we finish up, Dr. Shireen, what are the other last few things that we can add in this next minute and a half, just to kind of share with the people on how to do their?
I love that nudge of time, minute and a half. So now this also now goes. The base is kind of done. Now this is kind of seasonings to your palate.
Okay.
I like thyme. Okay,
Ooh,
so this
yes.
is the perfect time for thyme.
I love it.
Perfect time for thyme. Little sprinkle of thyme. Da, 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 da. I kind of layer it as much as just kind of on top, and then
Yeah.
I have some onion, your powder. Okay, I already added onion, but just to add a little more character there. To
Yes.
add a little paprika. Paprika as well also gives a little color enhancer. Paprika.
Oh, this smells so good.
I love using paprika. It makes me think of my mommy because she uses paprika in just about everything. And then we have some parsley flakes, optional, not required. Okay. And then cayenne pepper, just to give a little kick. This is
Just
where
a-
you just use a
We
touch
love
of touch.
kick here. I
just
love kick.
a little kick, just a teeny. Whoop, that's it. I think that was more than 2 kicks, but I think we should be okay. And we're done.
We're done.
We are done. Now here's one other thing you could add to the tofu. Now the cayenne pepper just made me.
Sneeze a little bit. I'm going to let you go and sneeze. And
Sneeze
we
a
have a
little
little bowl over here because we were talking about this earlier.
Yes. Now this is an added feature that, again, it's optional, but I think it's a great one. A lot of times we have frozen veggies in our freezer, and this is kale. Kale, yeah.
Yes. Yes. We have to have you back. You were adding frozen kale.
Frozen kale.
Because sometimes people don't have time to chop up fresh kale.
No, they don't.
If you don't have time, I know I don't either. So if you don't have time, this is something you could add.
Frozen
Listen,
kale.
this smells
and kale is
amazing.
a powerhouse. Kale, if I were to go into the benefits of kale, I could here all day. I mean, it's a excellent calcium source, excellent source of fiber, phytochemicals that are in kale. I mean, the list can go on, but kale is fantastic. A lot of people juice kale, but you can add kale into just about anything and hide it and sneak it in. And you see, I just put a little sprinkling. You didn't have to, but you just a little sprinkling, and we're done.
Listen, this looks good. I'm gonna dive in this a little bit.
Okay, let me just get this one more. Let me make sure that you. I didn't
love
add
this.
any salt. I hope you know.
Not
I didn't
at
add,
all.
Now there is some salt in some of the seasonings, but I didn't add it directly. So let's see how this. I'm going to taste it too. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So what I love about this too is that you did it in real time. So people think they don't have time to prepare tofu. Listen, you saw it in real life right here in the BOL kitchen. I'm going to take a bite of this. Here we go. Oh my goodness.
Now, as it sits, like tomorrow, it's going to taste even better. Because
Listen.
it marinates. Tomorrow, it'll actually be even better.
We're going to finish off this entire pan, I can guarantee you, here in the BOL kitchen. And we are so happy. Thank you, Dr. Shireen, for helping us. Listen, no dairy, little salt. Look at this. This is fantastic. It tastes amazing, and it can go in everything and help you on your journey of becoming excuseless.
What's good, everybody? The excuseless revolution is underway, and lives are being radically changed. There are some of you that have the hard copy of the book. There's some that have the ebook. But I want you to know we've heard the call and the audiobook is now available on Audible. There are some of us that need to see the word, some of us need to hear it, but however you receive it, God be praised. I want to encourage you to go on to Audible, get your version, and continue the journey of becoming excuseless.